Hey amigos! Welcome to Techie. Today we have major tech news of Google, Amazon, Bitcoin. Let's break it down. First up, Alphabet's Google is under fire. The US Department of Justice is arguing that Google should sell its Chrome browser and possibly Android to restore competition in the online search space. Why? Because Google dominates with 90% of search engine traffic in the US. Prosecutors claim Google's deals with companies like Apple to make its search engine the default have crushed competition. To fix this, they're proposing bold measures like barring Google from exclusive agreements, requiring data sharing with rivals, and even enforcing a court-appointed committee to oversee compliance. Google says this is unprecedented government overreach and warns it could harm consumers, small businesses, and even US tech leadership. A trial on these proposals is set for April, so we'll be keeping an eye on this tech showdown. Meanwhile, Amazon isn't catching any breaks in the European Union. Reports suggest it could face a fresh antitrust investigation under the Digital Markets Act, or DMA. This time, the issue is whether Amazon favors its own branded products on its marketplace. The EU's new tech rules are tough, and Amazon could face fines up to 10% of its global annual revenue if found guilty. Amazon claims its ranking algorithms are fair, but EU regulators aren't convinced. Stay tuned as new EU antitrust chief Teresa Ribeiro decides if this investigation goes full throttle in 2024. Now, here's a twist. Crypto companies are flocking to get a seat on President-elect Donald Trump's promised Crypto Advisory Council. Trump's team is planning big changes, from establishing a Bitcoin reserve to potentially reversing Biden's crackdown on crypto. Major players like Ripple, Kraken, and Coinbase are in the race for a spot. They're pushing for clearer regulations, access to banking, and an end to aggressive enforcement actions. Excitement is high, with Bitcoin even nearing record highs thanks to this crypto-friendly buzz. Lastly, India's Adani Group is under fire again, this time in Australia. An Aboriginal group has filed a human rights complaint, accusing Adani's coal unit of racial discrimination. They allege that Adani employees obstructed cultural ceremonies near the controversial Carmichael coal mine. Adani denies the allegations, but this complaint could lead to serious consequences. The group is demanding compensation, cultural awareness training for Adani employees, and more. With Adani already facing fraud charges in the US, this is a storm worth watching.